Welcome to your national weather update for Friday, October 31st, 2025. As we gear up for Halloween festivities, let's take a closer look at the weather patterns shaping up across the country. The big story. Hurricane Melissa is churning in the Atlantic, posing a threat to Bermuda, but staying far from the U.S. mainland. This powerful storm has been closely monitored by meteorologists, and while it's not expected to make landfall in the U.S., it's a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of late-season hurricanes. As Melissa weakens and moves north, it's a reminder to stay alert even late in hurricane season. The storm's remnants could still bring heavy rains and strong winds to parts of the Atlantic, so coastal areas should remain vigilant. Back home, Halloween brings a blast of cold air across much of the country, some of the coldest temps so far this season. This sudden drop in temperature is due to a cold front sweeping down from Canada, bringing frosty mornings and chilly evenings. Bundle up those trick-or-treaters, especially in the northern states where jackets and gloves are a must. The cold air could make for a brisk night of trick-or-treating, so make sure everyone is dressed warmly to enjoy the festivities. Some areas will see light rain or even a few snowflakes, so check your local forecast before heading out. The mix of precipitation could make for slippery conditions, so take extra care if you're driving or walking outside. Looking ahead, November starts with a temperature roller coaster. The east stays chilly, but a big warm-up is coming for the central and western U.S. This shift in temperatures will bring a variety of weather conditions, from warm, sunny days to cold, frosty mornings. The Pacific Northwest, however, is bracing for a wet stretch with several rain systems lined up. Residents should prepare for continuous rain, and possibly localized flooding in low-lying areas. We'll break down where you'll need your jackets, umbrellas, or maybe even snow boots as autumn gives way to winter. It's important to stay prepared for the changing weather conditions to ensure you and your family stay safe and comfortable. Let's get you ready for a safe and comfortable weekend, no matter the weather. Stay tuned for more detailed forecasts and tips on how to navigate the upcoming weather changes. Here's the latest on Hurricane Melissa. The storm is tracking north-northeast, staying well offshore from the U.S., but it's a serious threat for Bermuda. Bermuda is under a hurricane warning as Melissa passes just west of the island, bringing strong winds, heavy rain, and dangerous storm surge. Even as Melissa weakens to a tropical storm, flooding and beach erosion remain major concerns. The rest of the tropics are quiet, with no new storms expected in the Atlantic or Pacific for now. Hurricane season officially ends in November, and activity typically drops off as we move deeper into the month. For Bermuda, it's crucial to follow local warnings and stay safe until the storm passes. For the U.S., the main weather story shifts to the arrival of cold air. We'll keep monitoring the remnants of Melissa and any new developments in the Caribbean. Stay tuned for updates as the season winds down. Let's talk Halloween. This year the holiday is bringing more than just ghosts and goblins. There's a real chill in the air across much of the country, setting the stage for a truly spooky atmosphere. Whether you're planning to trick-or-treat, attend a costume party, or just enjoy the decorations, you'll want to pay close attention to the forecast. Costumes this year need a warm layer. Cold air is sweeping across much of the country. Many kids will be bundling up in coats, scarves, and even gloves over their costumes, making for some creative and cozy looks as they head out for candy. The coldest air is in the northern plains, with highs only in the upper 30s and low 40s, dropping further by evening. In some spots, you might even see a dusting of snow or frost on the ground, adding to the Halloween ambiance. Even the southeast will feel a noticeable chill, so keep those jackets handy. It's not often you need to layer up for Halloween in this region, but this year is an exception, with cooler winds making it feel even brisker. The desert southwest stays hot, creating a sharp temperature divide. While much of the country shivers, folks here can expect a warm, dry evening. Perfect for outdoor festivities without the need for extra layers. The Rockies are waking up to lows in the 20s and 30s, a true taste of early winter. If you're celebrating at higher elevations, be prepared for icy sidewalks and frosty breath as you head out. This cold snap is driven by a strong high-pressure system from Canada, arriving just in time for Halloween. The winds are brisk and the air is crisp, making it feel even colder than the thermometer reads. Make sure kids have hats and gloves for trick-or-treating tonight. It's important to keep little hands and ears warm, especially with temperatures dropping quickly after sunset. From the Midwest to the Southeast, expect the coldest Halloween night of the season, Streets will be filled with bundled-up superheroes, witches and monsters braving the chill for treats. Enjoy the festivities but stay warm and safe out there. Remember, a little extra preparation will help everyone have a fun and comfortable night, no matter how low the temperatures go. The candy will taste just as sweet, even if you're wearing mittens. In fact, the cold might make that hot chocolate or cider at the end of the night even more delicious. After tonight, we'll see if the weekend brings even colder mornings. Stay tuned for updates and have a safe, spooky, and warm Halloween. Now, let's take a closer look at the precipitation outlook for Halloween night, so you can plan your evening with confidence. Whether you're heading out for trick-or-treating, a spooky walk, or just enjoying the night from home, knowing what to expect from the skies is key. Across most of the country, conditions are looking favorable. No widespread rain or storms are expected to dampen your Halloween festivities. Many neighborhoods will see dry streets and calm weather, making it ideal for outdoor activities and costumes that aren't rainproof. However, if you're in the upper Midwest, keep an eye out for some light drizzle. It won't be a heavy downpour, but it could be just enough to make sidewalks slick and umbrellas a smart accessory. The drizzle may come and go, so be prepared for a few damp moments as you head out. In the Northeast, scattered rain showers are possible, especially as the evening progresses, and for those living in the highest elevations, think mountain towns and forested hills, a few early-season snowflakes could mix in, adding a touch of wintry magic to the night. It's a reminder that colder weather is just around the corner. Meanwhile, the Pacific Northwest is bracing for a classic wet evening. Cities like Seattle and Portland can expect steady rain, so raincoats and waterproof shoes are a must for anyone venturing out. The rain will be persistent, making for a soggy but atmospheric Halloween. This wet weather signals the beginning of a much wetter pattern for the region as we move into November, so residents should get used to seeing more clouds and rain in the days ahead. Elsewhere, the central and southern plains, the southwest, and most of the southeast are expected to stay dry. Clear skies and cool temperatures will dominate, making for a crisp autumn evening perfect for outdoor fun. So, for most of the country, it's shaping up to be a cold but dry Halloween night. Just remember to bundle up, especially if you're in areas with a chilly breeze. Watch for drizzle in the Midwest and rain in the Northwest, and plan your costumes accordingly. And for those in the higher elevations of the Northeast, keep an eye out for those first magical snowflakes of the season, an early sign that winter is on its way. No matter where you are, it's always a good idea to check your local forecast before heading out. That way, you'll be ready for whatever the weather has in store this Halloween. As October ends and November begins, temperatures remain the main story. Saturday morning could bring the coldest temps yet for places like the Black Hills and Nebraska Panhandle, lows in the upper teens. The chill will be widespread, but a big change is coming. By Sunday, a dramatic warm-up hits the central U.S., with highs jumping into the 70s in some spots. This signals a major pattern shift as a ridge of high pressure builds over the west and central states. Expect above normal temps and a break from the cold snap for many. The East Coast, however, stays near or slightly below normal, more classic November weather. It's a tale of two air masses, warmth in the middle, chill on the coasts. As we start the new month, get ready for a nation divided by temperature. Enjoy the warmth if you get it. Winter isn't far behind. Looking into November, the temperature divide continues. The central and western U.S. will see a stretch of above-normal warmth, perfect for outdoor plans. This mild pattern could last through mid-November, especially in the plains and Midwest. Meanwhile, the East Coast will stay closer to normal, or even a bit below, thanks to a lingering trough. So, while Chicago and Denver enjoy mild days, New York and Atlanta will need jackets. The jet stream will keep warm Pacific air in the west, and allow cooler Canadian air into the east. Expect headlines about record warmth in the plains and crisp autumn air in the Northeast. It's a classic example of America's diverse fall weather. Now, let's talk about where it'll be wet in early November. The Northeast starts the month damp, with up to 2 inches of rain possible through Monday. The Pacific Northwest also stays wet, with steady rain for Seattle, Olympia, and Portland. This moisture may even reach Northern California. Good news for water supplies. The rest of the country, especially the central and southwest U.S., will be mostly dry. After the initial rain, high pressure brings drier weather to the east. The south-central U.S. remains dry, which isn't great for drought areas. The main storm track stays in the northwest, keeping most of the country dry for outdoor plans. If you're east of the Rockies, early November looks great for getting outside. Let's talk snow. Where and when will it arrive? No major snowstorms for most U.S. cities yet, but winter is creeping in up north and in the mountains. Some snow showers are possible in North Dakota and the highest elevations of the Northeast tonight. The Pacific Northwest mountains could see accumulating snow this weekend, especially in the Cascades. The heaviest snow, though, will be in British Columbia, the Yukon, and Alaska. Great news for ski resorts. This snowy pattern will continue and intensify into mid-November, especially in western Canada. The northern Rockies in the U.S. could start seeing snow as storm systems track farther south. Central and eastern U.S. stay warm and dry, but the western mountains begin their winter transformation. Even during a mild pattern, winter is building in the high country. Keep an eye out. Snow season is just getting started. As we wrap up, here's what to watch for as November begins. Expect a chilly Halloween night, especially in the northern and central states. Bundle up. The East Coast will be seasonably cool and mostly dry after this weekend, so keep those jackets handy. The Northeast starts wet, then dries out. Clear those gutters before the next round of rain or snow. Central and western U.S. After the cold blast, enjoy a stretch of above-average temps and dry weather. The Pacific Northwest stays wet, with rain in the valleys and snow in the mountains. Keep your rain gear ready. November is a month of transition. Winter is building in the mountains, while other regions get a taste of late fall warmth. Stay informed with your local forecast. Conditions can change quickly. Be prepared for cold, wet, or mild weather depending on your region. Have a happy and safe Halloween.